Today we are going to draw a house. Now we are in October, so if you want to make it a haunted house, you can, but you don't have to. The very first thing we're going to do is draw our horizon line, and you can draw this straight across or you can draw a curve so that your house is sitting on a hill. I'm going to draw my house on a hill so that I have a lot of space to add details. Now remember, I'm drawing with a marker so that you can see my paper. You are going to draw with what first? A pencil. That way if you make a mistake, you can fix it. First thing we're going to do is draw the main part of our house. So I'm going to do two slightly diagonal lines going down and touching the hill. Now I'm going to draw the top part connecting those two lines. I'm also going to draw two slightly diagonal lines over here to make my house even bigger. And again, I'm going to connect that to the main house, just like that. Now, this house is not going to be perfect, and that's perfectly okay. We want it to be a little bit different. Now I'm going to add the roof, so I'm going to do a line that goes out and then up, out, and then up, and then I'm going to draw a line to connect those two, just like that. I'm going to do the same thing on these two side buildings, just like that. Remember, if we can't see it, we can't draw it. Okay, just like that. Now we've got the basic part of our house. We need to start adding details like doors and windows. And maybe we want some roofing, some fence around the roof so that maybe you could go out on the roof and look around or watch the stars. These are all details you get to decide. But now we're adding all the details to our house. I'm going to start off by drawing my door, nice and tall. I need to add a handle so we can actually get in. And then I'm actually going to add a window right above the door like that. And then I'm going to draw the lines to show where the glass is. Now, I also want to add some windows right here, some long, skinny windows right beside the door. Again, draw your lines to show where the glass is. You can add whatever details you want to your house. If you want to make it spooky, you can, but it needs to be okay for school. So we're not making it scary. We're making sure that it's still okay for school. If you want your house to be normal, you want it to be just maybe that it's dark, or you don't even have to color it like it's dark outside. You can just draw your house however you want. This is entirely up to you. You decide how you want your house to look. I'm going to keep adding some details, some more windows. I like lots of windows in my house because I like lots of natural light coming through. And are my windows, are these all perfectly rectangle? No. Are they perfectly square? No. And that's more than okay. I'm going to draw some circle windows over these windows. Just like that. Okay. Then I'm going to add some more windows here. But before I do that, I'm going to add some really cool wrought iron fence to the top of my roof. So in my house, the way I want it to be is you can go out on the roof and look at the stars or look and see what's happening really far away. I'm going to add that to the top too. Again, you can design your house, add whatever details you want. I'm going to turn this so it's easier for me to draw. Excellent. Now, what if you want your house to have a chimney? Can you give your house a chimney? Absolutely. What if you want to draw the details on the roof? Maybe it's got this really cool, like, scallop roof. You can do that. You can make your house look however you want. Okay, so at this point, you're just adding more and more details to your house. I'm going to pause the video here. I'm going to add some more details and then I'm going to come back and show you when it's finished, okay? Keep working. All right, here is my picture completely finished. You'll notice I added lots of details. I added lots of details to my house and I finished out the rest of my picture. I drew this big tree that's already lost all of its leaves. I drew a fence around to show where my house is and where like the backyard and the front yard is. I drew some bushes. I drew some step stones so that you can walk up to the house. And then I've got these giant boulders in the yard. Could you turn those into something else if you wanted to? Absolutely. Do you have to make your picture just like mine? No, you don't. You can decide, is your picture going to be daytime or nighttime? You get to decide that. This is your picture. Make sure once you're done drawing all of your details that you color it really nicely. Good job today.